Good morning and welcome to episode 19 of Becoming Her Anyways, the chaos that I call my life, otherwise known as this podcast. So, in today's episode, I really want to talk about where grace ends. I know we have talked about grace before, but I really want to talk about where it ends because I'm really discovering that in some situations, it never does. Just in life, it never does. Who am I kidding? It's not just particular to some situations. It just never ends. We are constantly in situations where we have no other choice but to show grace, even when we would have walked away a long time ago. Because I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm in my I don't give a fuck era. And being in this era of life right now, I walk away. When I'm done, I'm done. But there are certain situations where I am forced to not be done. I do a lot of things. I have a lot of moving pieces because I'm over ambitious, and that's my problem. Consistency is hard for me because I'm an overachiever. But when I'm like in it, I'm in it to win it. And I've got my e-commerce. I've got this podcast. I just finished writing a book. I'm going to get it published. I have another. I'm starting on another book. I'm volunteering doing musical theater. I'm also working on a contract. I am. Yeah, I'm just busy. I'm a mom, also a momager to an up and coming artist who I'm slowing down a bit because I'm realizing she's still really young. But I'm like trying to help her. So I'm busy. So I'm really, really busy. So when I'm done, I'm done. When you show me your true colors, I'm done. Because what I ultimately believe is people teach us how to treat them, right? And we teach people how to treat us. So what we put up with, we are telling people that is acceptable. And I'm too old for bullshit. So if you're going to come at me with nonsense all the time and you're going to be so jealous and insecure of whatever it is I stir up in you, and you start acting cruel, I'm done. There is a person that I have to deal with. I have no other choice but to deal with because I am dealing with something with them short term, and I'm not willing, or I don't have the desire to throw it all away because somebody's an ass, right? So I have to deal with this person. And the biggest thing that I'm struggling with in dealing with this person is they're cruel. They're just mean. And I would have walked away from their ass a long time ago, probably the first time that I heard them talking smack about people. I'd have been one and done. But I have to kind of turn the cheek because I'm not willing to walk away from the full package, right? And I have tried to show this person grace a few times and, find a reason to like them. And every time I'm almost there, they show me who they really are. And I just can't. So I have just avoided this person at all costs. I don't need them. And if I do, I'll let them know. And so I have done my darndest. But all of a sudden, this person wants to act like we're friends and come and ask me how I'm doing and try to chat me up. I struggle with asking someone back how they're doing when I don't care. And that might be mean of me to not care, but you've showed me who you are time and time again, and I'm done. And this person like despises me or has something against me so much that they are supposed to be positively influencing people, and because of their hate towards me, they're negatively influencing them, and that's not cool. Like, what are you doing? So I am really trying and praying and hoping that I can somehow find it within myself to show them grace again, because my response to myself when I'm getting flustered with this person is to call them names. And I know that that's not okay. I'm a grown ass woman and I don't need to be calling someone names. And I'm not saying that I call them names to them, but I call them names in my head. Trust me, I might have even like visualized me smacking the person. I'm not going to smack the person, but I may have envisioned that. Just saying, when someone gets on my damn nerves and I just cannot walk away. That being said, I have to show myself grace, right? Because girl, why are you thinking those things? They're not even worth it. But I can't walk away. That's why. That's why I'm having those thoughts and emotions. So grace just doesn't ever end. It doesn't ever end. And no matter where you are in life, you have to show it. I worked in the corporate world And one of the best human beings that I met in the corporate world, who is like, he is one of my best friends. We talk on a regular basis, which for me can be, every month or every day for a minute, and then every other week. But we talk. We are ride or dies. Okay. He told me, girl, this corporate America is going to eat your ass up. You too kind for this. At the end of the day, your heart's too big. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? And he's like, everybody just feels insecure because of your ambition. And I'm like, okay. So, females don't like me. It is what it is. I mean, some do, but most don't. And I'm more of a person who gets along better with guys, just because I think my being an overachiever shows a security that a lot of women don't have. And I know because it took me a long time to drop my insecurities, and because of that, my security in myself, or my confidence and my approach, intimidates females. And so a lot of them don't like me. So in the corporate world, I had to deal with a lot of other people's insecurities, and I had my own. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I had my own insecurities, but I was facing them and I was learning how to overcome them. Maybe just because I don't know, I'm almost 50 at this point. But it took me a while to understand that I needed to show people grace. And I actually had a really good manager at one point who told me, girl, show some grace. And the switch clicked, right? But grace doesn't mean that we have to put up with people's nonsense. That's where I struggle. Because when we're showing people grace, we're almost giving them a reason. Okay, that's not right. I don't want to mistaken showing people grace for giving them a reason to be an asshole. It's not okay. It's not okay to be mean. It's not okay to go out of your way and be hurtful because you're insecure. Deal with it. Just go fix that shit. We're all broken. And what I've realized is broken people who are not trying to heal just continue to break people. So stop it. And y'all just pray for me, because I really want to be able to just be like, okay, I can get over this. But the struggle is real. It is absolutely real, because if I can't walk away from the drama, yeah, it's hard. I got to walk away from it, or I've walked away from it. I've allowed myself to walk away or sometimes I've gotten to walk away from it. And it just, oh my gosh, such a reprieve. It's so lifting. But ultimately, y'all, at the end of the day, grace just never ends. We're always going to be in some situation where we have to be a little bit more understanding. And I feel like, broken people break people. It just is what it is. But we're all broken. Think about it. Broken people break people, but we are all broken. So some of us are just on our journey of healing, which is what I'm trying to do. And it's like an uphill battle, because there's always something that breaks within me that I gotta heal. And I wish the same for everyone else. So at the end of the day, grace doesn't end. Yeah, I'm literally just having an epiphany right now. Grace never ends. And show it, because you're going to need it to be shown to you. Doesn't mean people can be cruel. Doesn't mean we should be tolerating that nonsense. And when you can walk away, walk away. Because ultimately you teach people how to treat you. And the shit you put up with is the shit that you're telling them is okay. And when you're in a situation like I am, where you cannot walk away, ignore it to the greatest of your abilities. But at the end of the day, just make the decision if it's just not worth it. It's kind of probably where I'm at. Is this shit worth it? Is it going to be round 5 of showing you grace and then it blows up in my face? I don't know. I just don't know if it's worth it. But I totally got this, and so do you. Grace never ends, y'all. It really doesn't. Happy Sunday.